Hey guys, so in this video I'm going to show you how we at Wholesale Hacker use our Podio system to track all of our KPIs for our different marketing campaigns. To do that, we have this app built called KPIs, and pretty simply you can click Add Campaign, and I'll show you one that I previously built as a demo. You first name it what it is, so this, let's say, is our voicemail drop that we're going to do. Obviously, it's a ringless voicemail type. You can choose from letters, postcards, flyers, bandit sign campaign, cold calling campaign. It really doesn't matter whatever type it is. We can track it. You can also select the type that it is for if you like. So probate, absentee, owner-occupant, tax delinquent, whatever you choose. Input the date that you began this campaign on. And then the most important part is the tracking number, whether it be call, rail, VUMBR, whatever your VoIP is. The last four digits of that phone number you're going to use on that voicemail or on that bandit sign, you're going to want to put those four digits in here. And that's how Podio is actually going to go ahead and track that those calls came from this campaign. Then you're going to want to put things in like the cost of the list if you purchased a list, the cost of your skip tracing if you used a skip tracing service to get the phone numbers for people on that list. If you did not purchase a list or get it skip traced, simply put 0 in here. The overall cost of your marketing. So for this example, $100 we're going to spend on our ringless voicemail drops, and for that $100 we're going to actually get 2,000 voicemails to drop, which is pretty close to about right for how much a voicemail is. So you see $100, let's say for $100 we only get 1,000 voicemails to use. You see how our cost per piece is going to jump up to 10 cents. So this is actually going to be able to track, how much did our cost for marketing cost per piece, whether it be mail, voicemails, cold calling, whatever. You can put it all in here, it'll track it. Then it's going to calculate the total cost of this campaign was $762. That's based on $100 for marketing, the skip tracing, and the list. So overall, $762. And then the other things it's going to track is how many leads were generated, how many appointments were generated, how many offers were generated, how many deals were generated, and how many closings were generated, all based off of this phone number that we use for the marketing tracking. Now you see where did 11 come from, or where did 6 come from, or where did 4 come from. I input these myself as a demonstration for you, and I'll show you guys that here in a second. I have 11 test leads. I push them from the leads app to the appointments. I have 2 appointments. I have 4 offers, 2 deals, and 2 closings as well. And those are all represented here automatically for me within this campaign KPI tracker. So from these numbers, then we can calculate automatically the cost per lead, the cost per appointment, the cost per offer, the cost per deal, and the cost per closing. So every single offer cost me $190 because we had 6 offers generated, and overall it cost me $762 for my marketing. Then we're also able to calculate the total revenue that this marketing campaign brought in, and also what's our gross return on investment in percentage basis for this campaign in general. So this really is going to help you get a good idea of all of your different campaigns that you build within here. Just how are they performing for you. So let me show you an example of how we do this. So you saw how in this template we have 11 leads, and our cost per lead is $69.27, right? So if I go in here, and I'm going to simulate what happens when a lead actually calls. So in our Wholesale Hacker system, when a lead calls, it's going to automatically generate a brand new lead, and it's going to, for the most part, it's going to put your tracking phone number in this voicemail drop section, and that's what's going to trigger the automation. So for this example, we're going to call this test 12, and the voicemail drop is 2277. That's the last 4 digits of the tracking number used. So when I save this lead, you'll see all this stuff happen over here. You see which campaign, it references that campaign, the voicemail drop campaign that I showed you before. It inputs all this other stuff here for you automatically. We'll refresh it just so You can see everything that it does, seller information, dates and times, all the stuff from my previous videos before. But you can see down here in the references field section, the voicemail drop campaign is referenced, and if I click it, it'll take me into that campaign. You'll see here it is, and you'll see now we have 12 leads generated from it. Again, this is all automatic, and you see my cost per lead dropped to $63.50. And now let me just show you how the automation works. Appointments generated. You see there are 6 different appointments generated. Or let's do offers. So there's 4 different offers generated, and the cost per offer is $190.50. So 4 offers. So if we go back to our dashboard, come into that lead. So test 12 is who we were just working with. If we want to go ahead and send them an offer, so we'll click send to offers. What that's going to do, if you've seen my previous videos, it's going to push this from the leads app to our offers app. So if we go into our offers app, you should see, oh, I didn't put a person's name in there before, but this would just be test 12. So you see this is where it came from. You can see that here to show you the lead relationship. If I click it, it's going to take me back into test 12, so you know it's the correct lead. But you can see how it automatically shows that the campaign it came from is the voicemail drop one. So now if we click in there, it's going to take us back here, and you see now we have 5 offers that were generated from this campaign, and the cost per offer just updated itself to $152.40. So you can see we can track all of our marketing campaigns based on the 4-digit phone number we're using to see just how is it performing for us. So let me give you a demonstration. What I'm going to do is show you, okay, let's say this voicemail drop campaign has completed, and now I'm going to do another voicemail drop campaign. And I want to use the same 4 digits. So what I need to do is make sure that I remove this part, this last 4 digits, make it empty on the previous campaign so that I can then reuse that tracking number again and it won't pull both campaigns into the same lead. So I'll click Add Campaign. I'll call it Voicemail Drop 2. So ring this voicemail to absentee owners. I added it today. And then 2277 is the last 4 digits of the tracking number I'm going to use. I'm going to say it costs me $500 for this list. It costs me $620 to skip trace it, and for $100 I'm going to get 2,500 pieces. And I'm going to click save. You can see my cost per piece is 4 cents per voicemail. The overall cost of this campaign is $1,220. And now if I go ahead and simulate a call from that tracking number, I'll call it test 13, seller name test 13, name, and then I'll just simulate the call, 2277. This is exactly what would happen if a call came in. You would not have to do this yourself. Save it. You see which campaign did it reference? Voicemail drop 2, the one we just created now. So here's all the info popping in automatically for you. At the very bottom, you'll see which campaign, voicemail drop 2. If I click it, you're going to see it generated 1 lead, and the cost per lead is $1,220 because the total cost, and you only got 1 lead for it, so it costs you that much money for that lead. And then again, the really cool thing is once you work it through the system the whole way down to the Deals app, let me just show you. In the very first campaign I was showing you, you could see our total revenue was $30,000. That's because in the Deals app, once those leads progressed through the system and they became deals, in the section in the Deals app where I can track, my actual wholesale fee obtained, $12,000 here, and then the next one is $18,000, so that's a total of $30,000. If I change this to $20,000, you should see in the Deals app, or I'm sorry, in the campaign that was referenced for this, should also update the total revenue automatically to $32,000, and it will also recalculate your return on investment based on how much did you make and how much did you spend. So here, I hope this is a really good overview to show you how we track our KPIs for all of our marketing, whether it be ringless voicemail, cold calls, letters, you name it. If you're spending money on the marketing, you can track how it's performing. All right, thank you. I hope you have a great day.